As Americans try to stay healthy in the midst of the pandemic, the doctor whose job was to supervise the production of a possible vaccine for the federal government claims that he was let go because of politics. ABC's Mark Stewart has that story from New York.
This is the former HHS official who was supposed to help the government develop drugs and a vaccine to combat the coronavirus. But now Dr. Rick Bright is no longer in the position. He claims over his insistence on the need for science-based testing of the anti-malaria drug hydroxychloroquine, medication oftentimes championed by President Trump as showing promise.
It could be a game changer. Very powerful.
Transferred to another government agency, Bright released a statement saying, "I am speaking out because to combat this deadly virus, science, not politics or cronyism, has to lead the way." President Trump denied even knowing Bright.
He says he has been pushed out of his job because he raised questions about hydroxychloroquine and some of your directives.
Well, I never heard of him. If the guy says he was pushed out of a job, maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. I did have to hear the other side. I don't know who he is.
The shakeup comes as doctors are seeing strokes in young patients with COVID-19. Now the focus of a new report to be published in the New England Journal of Medicine, strokes can be caused by blood clots. 49-year-old Michael Reagan endured blood clots during his recovery.
Intense pain like I would imagine a heart attack would be like. I am in my 40s. I have run marathons. I was a yoga instructor, vegan, and if I can get this ill from it, anybody can.
As patients recover, new concerns about what could happen this fall. The president says it won't be as bad, yet top advisors aren't so sure.
Wouldn't you say there's a good chance that COVID will not come back?
We don't know.
Some hope in uncertainty. Antibodies in the plasma of COVID-19 patients still unproven, but hope that they may aid in the treatment. ABC's Kaylee Hartung, who contracted COVID and recovered, making a donation with the goal of helping others.
I just feel that coolness. It feels